tried fasting, just having nothing but water, or some people dry fast. I've done that before. That can be really powerful for healing. The reason we would fast, other than spiritual reasons, many reasons, and we have a whole course to teach you the benefits and to carry you step by step through a training process to teach you how to do a 5-day water fast, a 5-day broth fast. That is something that it's like a marathon. You don't just go do it. You train for it. And if you train for it, it's easier and you get great results. But today I want to share with you something that we call partial fasting. Walter Longo has done significant research on it. He has a package of food that is called a prolon fast that is gives you a partial fast. What I've been doing this week, I want to show you. It is a partial fast, which means that I'm limiting my calories. I'm not eating any animal products. And for me, that means that my body weight, I need to stay less than about 1,000 calories. So I can do that by having 2 servings of vegetables, 2 servings of fruit, a couple servings of seeds or nuts, and maybe some fat. At that point, you have to really be careful. You can't eat a lot of fat because that has a lot of calories in it. What I want to do today, and this for the next 3 days, is a partial fast. So I'm limiting my calories, but also I'm only eating fermented food. This is coconut cult yogurt. You can get it at most of the health food stores. You can also order it online. It does cost significantly more online. But if you don't have a health food store near you, that's an option. At the health food store, they sell out really fast. So if you see it, you need to grab it and do it. With this is 4 ounces. At my body weight, I can have 2 of these jars per day. You would be shocked, or maybe you wouldn't, maybe you expect that if I'm doing a fast, it's so much easier when I can have something instead of just water. The reason I've chosen this is that it has 16 different probiotic species in it. Most of these probiotics you cannot find at all in any other yogurt. Plus, because it's made with coconut, it's very low protein. That's one of the requirements for a partial fast. It needs to be low protein. So I'm not even going to try to read all of these to you because I can't say these words. L. helveticus, L. salivarius, L. lactis, L. rhamnosus, L. plantarum, L. acidophilus, S. thermophilus, B. brevi, L. brevis, L. gasseri, L. casei, L. reuteri, B. longum, B. bifidum, B. infatus, L. fermentum. I did it. I said I wasn't going to try, but I did, and I read all of them. I don't know if I said them correctly. There is no other yogurt out there, and you know I make my own yogurt. Nothing else is like that. And it's foolproof. Sometimes when I make my own, something goes wrong and it doesn't turn out great. This is fabulous. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on healing my microbiome, healing my gut with these positive probiotics. So I'm going to kind of chase a little rabbit here and talk about what is a healthy gut. In a healthy gut, and it's not just your gut really, it's your microbiome, which is on all of your epithelial cells. Epithelials separate what is you from what's not you. So it's your skin on the outside, and on the inside, it's everything from this opening down to the other opening at the bottom. All of that is epithelial cells, and there are all kinds of microbes growing and living on there. They outnumber us. Just the bacteria outnumber our human cells 10 to 1. And then you've got viruses and fungi and things that man probably has not even identified. They are in control. More messages come from your gut to your brain from those microbes than the other way around. Those bugs make our hormones. They affect our immune system. They affect everything. They are essential for life. So what we need in our microbiome is lots of the good guys and very few of the bad guys. God made the bad guys. They're really not bad. Unless there's not enough good guys because of stress and inflammation, then the bad guys are opportunistic. They are bullies. And when you've got too many of them, that's when it's a problem. For example, experts believe now, we would have said something different 10 years ago, but currently we believe most of us have some Lyme bacteria in us. It's just a bacteria. It's not a disease. It's okay if we have lots of good guys to control the bad guys. H. pylori. If you took an antibiotic and killed all the H. pylori in your body, your hormone ghrelin would go through the roof. And that's just one example of how those bugs keep us in balance. Ghrelin makes us hungry. So if you killed all the H. pylori, only one of the symptoms is your ghrelin would be high and you'd be hungry all the time. You'd gain weight, you'd not be healthy. So we need a lot of good guys to control the behavior of the bad guys. The way I think of it is policemen and criminals. We're not going to get rid of all the criminals, are we? But I want enough policemen to control the criminal behavior. And that's what matters. So, over the past 10 or 20 years, experts have identified that we have lost, especially in America, we have lost a significant, up to maybe even something people believe maybe a third of the good bugs in our body. We need to put those back in there. Some of them are there, they're just dormant because we don't feed them. So when we replace the good bugs with this kind of variety, with those bugs, it's like the old song in Vacation Bible School, deep and wide, deep and wide. So you want a large variety of those good bugs, and a large variety would be wide, large variety and the right quantity. This gives us very unique variety. And then when we put enough good bugs in, and we start feeding the bugs also, then those bugs in there that are dormant, that haven't been functioning, can start to grow and thrive. And then you have a really happy microbiome that functions and controls your hormones and your immune system and so many other things. So that's what I'm doing this week. It's just going to be 3 days. Within 3 days, most of the lining of your gut gets turned over, just like on your skin. Those cells flake off and new skin comes underneath there. Same thing in your gut. So I'm focusing on a 3-day partial fast using coconut cult. And I will let you know how it turns out. I would love to get your input. Let me know, have you ever done a partial fast? Have you done a fast on fermented food? I would love to hear your story. Thanks for joining. Now, if I can figure out how to stop this video. That would be helpful.